guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is CaitlinAnwyn for anyone who's new here, and today we are making the career mode characters from Planet Zoo. I've really been enjoying playing Planet Zoo recently, and I've almost completed all of the career mode scenarios, so I wanted to take the characters from that and see if I could make them in The Sims, because obviously they are cartoons, so it's a little bit easier. I'm starting with Bernard Goodwin.
It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie.
He's the zoo owner at the start of Korea, so tutorial stages, he owns those zoos. And he's really funny. He loves a good dad joke every now and again, but I tend to, they tend to kind of go over my head a little bit. I'm terrible. I'm just like sort of just sit there and stare at him like, what are you on about? There was one where he said like, cheetahs never prosper, about like cheetahs in game, and I totally did not get that one whatsoever. I was like, what do you mean? They're fine. Oh dear. But I love Bernie. He's really nice. He gives you really nice tasks to do, basically. He's an all-around good guy. And I gave Bernie the friend of the animals aspiration because obviously he loves all of the animals in the zoos, and he's a goofball because he likes his dad jokes. He's a cat lover. I don't know, I just thought like maybe he likes lions and stuff. I can't really remember what sorts of animals he likes. And he's good because he's like good for protecting the endangered animals and being an overall good person when he's a zoo owner. And Bernie's little character's got like a striped shirt on, a bow tie and suspenders. You can only really see the top half, so I kind of have to make up whatever the bottom half is wearing. So I found a few Sims outfits that were similar to this. I go for 3 outfits for each character just to sort of get similar clothing to what they're wearing in Planet Zoo. And I actually used genetics to make Bernie's daughter, so they are actually related in the Sims game too. Her name's Emma, and we don't really see Emma in the beginning, we just hear of her. Bernie loves talking about his daughter, but we do end up meeting her later on in the career scenarios.
Hello there.
Emma!
I'm sorry we haven't met before, but I'm Emma Goodwin, Bernie's daughter.
I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to spoil it. I'm obviously gonna link my Planet Zoo videos in this in the top iCards up there or up there. I'm not sure where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be up in the iCards. If you haven't seen any of my Planet Zoo videos, I love playing Planet Zoo, totally recommend it. But I thought it'd be fun to try and make these characters in The Sims and maybe give them a vet clinic to run or something. That's probably the closest we get to a zoo in The Sims, of a little vet clinic. And I also gave Emma Goodwin, his daughter, the friend of the animals aspiration. She's also good, and I made her a dog lover. Maybe she likes the wolves a little bit more. I don't know. I just thought like they're generally animal lovers, so I wanted to put one of each for them. And I also made her cheerful because when you do eventually start playing with Emma, and Emma's sort of your boss, she's quite cheerful and happy, so I wanted to give her the cheerful trait too. And she's wearing like a jumper that's like most similar to the Get Famous jumper, but she's got like a longer necklace on. Hello. But we don't really have any like long necklaces in The Sims, so I wanted to go through a few different outfits for her. Again, it's 3 of each, and give her something that's like got that detail of like a scarf or a cowl jumper. I think they're cowl necks. That's what I call them anyway. Just to match what she was wearing in Planet Zoo. And she's got like bluey purple eyeshadow on, so I gave her that too. It was quite fun trying to match Emma's outfits to what she had on in Planet Zoo. And I also wanted to make sure that these Sims looked like they were up for walking around a zoo. So they kind of have boots on, so they look like they actually walk around the zoo. Emma also makes dad jokes like Bernie, and I was super happy to hear those silly jokes again, even though I don't really understand half of them and they go over my head. But it's nice to have a little bit of humor in there. Like, that game's definitely got a sense of humor. Like, if you really listen to those characters, you kind of get the whole story behind the thing, and you're like, oh, okay. And Emma really does not get along with the character I'm creating next, and this is Dominic Myers. And I've got to be honest, I didn't like him either.
Ah, there you are. First,
you
let me
can
say
fuck
how
off.
sorry I am that we're meeting in such awful circumstances.
I gave him the fabulously wealthy aspiration. He is evil, materialistic, and also a klepto. I'm not trying not to give away too much of like the story in career mode because it's really fun. But yeah, he's super into money, and all of the tasks he gives you is all about making profit in the zoos. He doesn't care about the staff, he doesn't care about the animals, he wants to make profit in everything, and it drives me mad. Spoiler. And there's also a sort of hint at him being a little bit of a klepto when it comes to wild animals, and maybe perhaps a klepto in other zoos to bring them to his own zoo. So I gave him that trait. I can't imagine him being really mean in The Sims as well. Like, he'll be owning the budget vets that don't actually take care of your animals and just gives them the cone of shame. What are you thinking so far? Am I managing to make these Sims look anything like their Planet Zoo counterparts? I'm not really sure. I'm not the best in create a sim. I'm a little bit more comfortable in build mode, but I'm kind of obsessed with playing Planet Zoo at the moment, so I wanted to bring my little Planet Zoo characters into The Sims. And now Dom's wearing a blue suit with a brown tie in the photo, so this was like the closest I got to Dominic's outfit. I always call him Dom as well. And I gave him really smart clothes, and I think I went with white shoes in the end as well. He does not look like he's ready to go to these zoos. He's definitely not the type that's gonna help out in the zoo and actually go and take care of the animals too. I made him look really, really smart. He's got really white, clean shoes. He's not coming to this zoo, and he is not helping you out. He's just giving you a ring and being like, have you got that profit up yet? Did sort of discover that The Sims don't really have too many suits and ties in the game either. I didn't really want to use too much custom content in this. I wanted to see whether The Sims had similar clothes to what Planet Zoo characters have, and they sort of do, but they sort of don't at the same time. And I left the best till last. This is my favorite character in the whole of the career mode scenarios. Her name is Nancy Jones. She is Welsh.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire.
She is the head zookeeper, so I made her the leader of the pack because she's sort of the boss in the zoos, and she's amazing. She helps you out in the tutorials as well and pops in every now and again. I love her for her Welsh accent and her dry sense of humour. She's amazing. I love her so much. She is super helpful. She tells you exactly what to do and then disappears for a cuppa. So that's like her sort of thing. She loves going for a cup of tea. But the bio said she's quite a perfectionist and she likes high standards in the zoos, which is pretty good because I'm kind of a perfectionist as well. And a completionist. I need to complete all of the zoos to gold before I go to the next one. And I also made her self-assured because she's kind of the boss. She knows what she's up to and she knows what's good in the zoo and what's bad, so she'll tell everyone. I also made her a cat lover as well because obviously she loves the animals too. She's the zookeeper and she is actually the one that will help you out in the zoo. So she's got more of a zookeeper look to her. She's got like outdoor retreat clothing on and she looks like she is ready for a hike or like a safari, I'm not sure. I definitely put her in more outerwear and things that you sort of see the keepers in Planet Zoo wearing, so that sort of zookeeper outfit. The polo top from Cats and Dogs works so well with that. Like you could totally imagine the paw print is a lion paw print instead of a dog or cat paw print. So here we go. There is all 4 of the career mode Planet Zoo characters, all made in The Sims 4. I can't wait to place these in my save game and get them to own a vet clinic and look after all the animals. I think that'll be amazing. So I've got little clips of each one of them sort of doing something they love. So I got good old Bernie stroking a kitty cat. We did just have jaguars in the South America pack, so maybe this is like a baby jaguar. Although don't do that. Bernie is definitely not the Tiger King. He's the opposite of the Tiger King. And I've got Emma stroking a cute little doggy. I picked a Welsh corgi just because it was on the list for adoption. And maybe Nancy got Emma a Welsh corgi. And I've got Nancy drinking a good old cup of tea. That's her favourite thing to do in the game. She'll tell you what to do and then disappear for a while so she can have a cuppa in the staff room. And then I left Evil Dom till last. He is throwing money about. And just being generally evil and money hungry. Oh, let me know what you think in the comments. Did I sort of get them similar to the Planet Zoo characters? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and if you haven't already and you would like to, it would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Goodbye! No.